time is dancing. Game on, so it's time to go. When the rain starts, I'ma let you know. Name a squad that is better though than my home team. We a pot of gold. I'm a dog. I'ma need a bone for my whole team. I'ma let it go like blah. Yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah, whole squad like what? And it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like what? Whole squad like yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah, whole squad like yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah. You don't want problems, you don't want smoke, no, you don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, no, you don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, no, you don't want problems. No, I said you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, no, you don't want. Yeah, I pissed so my frustration, I was waiting to shine. My father taught me don't be soft, so now I'm taking what's mine. I define myself as ambitious, young, black, and gifted. Master P, my masterpiece. That mean I don't got no limits. Bout it, I doubt it. My homies know you ain't ratted. We break you down like a pound. I got it, don't pound to surround me. I'm corrupted, flow cold and it's rugged, bumpy. What is up? I'm ready for war. You got to love it like yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah, whole squad like what? And it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like what? Whole squad like yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah, whole squad like yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah. You don't want problems.
Okay, Coach, on a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago.
Hey,
fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between our visitors and the Houston Texans.
That's a tough division over there, you got.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. Well, that's how it goes. Yeah. Yeah, the Chiefs have Lamar Jackson. Which, I mean, he gave up Mahomes, so it's not like he didn't already have a stud quarterback, but now he's got a stud running quarterback.
Only to about his 18-yard line. Only a couple for him there on the game's
that running back's a killer. Both of them have great running backs.
Inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the
and then now the Raiders has
and open up a crease that
Juju with Brown.
Didn't happen on
and
that
then Jalen Hurts. So he's got a running quarterback. He's got two good receivers, two good tight ends, and a sick running back.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Yeah.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
If you can't, if you don't have a quarterback, you might as well trade for one early. In these leagues.
Than to establish the running game early.
The thing is, like, even if you don't have a guy and you wait, and you're like, oh, I'll draft one in the second, you draft one in the 3rd year, you don't have enough time to develop him.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably a good, you probably got good value there, getting him that late.
And Gordon's going to be stopped short. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively.
He's better than where you were.
Forces a punt situation on 4th. On is the Chargers punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game.
Yeah, that's a big time, too.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. So
I went all over the Super Bowl. I almost pulled it off.
The side judge says right at the 35-yard line here.
Done. Yeah, I mean, I started with Watson and I started with Hopkins, so that was
ball up to the
good building
35 now
blocks.
as they come up.
My defense
on first
really
and
just
10.
has never gotten to where I'd like them to be.
Here's Watson.
But
He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's
I traded for
complete.
Geis. I got him up to superstar. He's hurt right now, though.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense.
And trying to build the defense up early at this point.
And having your eyes in the right
making
place.
them,
Sometimes your eyes
competitive
can
enough
fool
to
you.
be
How
able
about
to
that play
win
action
games.
there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. They'll run on first down.
Yeah. Oh,
his first carry, he loses the football. And picked
No
up
running
by the
back.
Chargers. And they will
Rookie
take
backup.
over at the 29-yard line.
Yeah, Bose is a stud.
Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his
And then
first carry
Derwin
off the
James.
bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
You have to stay in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready. And above all, when you get into the game, hold on to the football. Don't let the other team have it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly. Yeah, I lost to the Raiders. He put up 69
The
points.
Charger drive about to get going. And
is-
on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves.
I beat them both last
and
year. I
not let
lost
them
them both
affect
so
you
far
in a
this year.
negative way.
So,
That's
we'll
what all the guys are looking for.
see what happens. If I can make it to the playoffs.
Now Gordon on first down. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
I just don't have any
That sends him
fucking
2
corners.
yards in the
That's
wrong
been my
direction
problem.
and leads to
The whole
second
franchise,
down.
really.
Nice play
I just
right
don't
there
have
to
a
stop
corner
him
that
behind the
can.
line, but I
can
want to
put
see
on
if
a
this
guy
defense
and-
continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah,
the,
we know.
The ability
you know
receivers
better than
are
I.
just
He has the ability to
destroy
take
regular
over a
corners.
game.
You gotta have
So
a
what do you
corner
do?
with ability.
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go
Watt's
again. Just like last week,
35 years old
each game
almost.
is its own
He
entity,
wants $20 million
treated as
next
such.
year. He's on
An
his way out
incomplete
the door.
pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw. Eason, and it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth
trying
down.
to turn it up. That's on the quarterback.
On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Yeah.
Davis now to return it. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it sucks when you got a fucking tough draw like that, but at least you're hanging around and getting your games in.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And, you know, there's certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Yeah, we still haven't done anything like that, but we're getting closer to it.
From the gun, here's Watson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins, he's all alone. Touchdown, Houston.
Corner.
DeAndre
he's got
Hopkins.
Out corner elite.
Touchdown on the year.
That's
as
one of
his
his
guys
abilities.
are able to strike
So
first
when
here in this opening
he
quarter.
runs a corner, he like
Elliott good on
automatically
the
gets
extra
5
point,
yards of
and that
separation.
makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Cruise to him.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
The ability corner, I think, is the most valuable player in this game.
And they'll start at the 25.
I mean, obviously the quarterbacks, but
the Charger drive about to get going. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines.
The draft
what do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams.
I like dove and he just hung in the air.
19 yards there on the catch and run.
He like fell away from him.
It appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they get it done.
If I get it, I'll be working more regular hours. So if I get that, then he's definitely going.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
It's too small of a company.
Did you get the same
there's
feeling
nowhere really for
during
me to
our
move up to.
meetings that they kind of regretted that he
the head of my department's the head of my department.
He should have touched.
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted.
That's basically it. That's really the only job I could get to.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will have a touchdown.
So, but
this defense looking like they have come to play.
Working like out of facility on a regular basis.
13-0 early on.
Go back with me to our training camp visit.
If I get that, 4 or 5 days a week, 12-hour shifts.
Balls in the air.
And then my favorite,
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Yeah. It's my job's cool because I don't work a lot, but it's also like I get in these situations where it's like, okay, I'm working Tuesday, and it's like the shift can come in anytime from 6 a.m. till midnight. And I'm like trying to play babysitters and shit like that.
2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game.
You still have both those guys, Gordon and
go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. Gordon. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
I got Nick Bosa.
We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
But he's like,
right about that.
We haven't seen much of him at all so
far. They've stacked him up
he's not great against the run.
When you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now,
he's got
they turn into
decent
6, 7,
numbers,
8,
but not
and
great
maybe more.
numbers. Like Watt's still getting to a lot more sacks.
To throw on third down, Eason. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football.
It was just like a bad throw and he got stuck on it.
I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Yeah, I finally got Watson to...
and he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away.
X factor this year, after last year, but he's got like shit abilities. None of them are passing abilities.
Leads to a return of 5, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
He's got the juke thing, which is cool, but I try not to run.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. The drive starts with a completion left side. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
That's how I lost.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
And then I had a red zone pick with him.
On second down is Jones. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On first and 10, Watson going deep downfield for Ross. This is
you were standing there. I wasn't going to throw it. And then you moved.
John Ross, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Texans push further out in front. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player.
Yeah, you were sitting there with the safety, and then you didn't move.
9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go.
Yeah, as soon as I got to him and he didn't move, I fucking knew he was gone.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Deep speed, man. Yeah.
The Charger drive about to get going. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against
what's Leo
is
up
calling
to?
every play
He's not walking
for a
yet,
big
is he?
shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Yeah, that's right, because he's...
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Yeah, once they get to that point, man, it's...
They run it here with Gordon.
It's all over.
And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
They're walking, then they're running, then they're just everywhere. They're climbing.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Back to throw. Eason, open man, it's Allen. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 35.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Hey, Charlie. 41 Mike, right here.
To throw on second down. Eason got his man complete over the middle. That's Lamb. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 20-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
A first red zone opportunity here for the Chargers. First and 10 right at the 20. Looking to throw. Eason, he's got his tight end complete. It's Green. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be second and 9.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
They're like one of those teams where they're just, in real life, they're,
get it inside the 10
they're right at the cusp of competing, but at the same time they're getting old in some spots.
They're knocking on the door.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack.
So tough about this
game, remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
What kind of team you want to get, when you're picking teams. You want to be a team that can compete.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Nice pass.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually broke that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they wanted to, but I think we'll see more as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that is going to set
Nobody
up
drafted
3rd and
running
goal.
backs. Nobody drafted running backs that year. And then, they both got good running backs. Then they were late picks. And then that the outside linebacker that Kevin got last year was like the rookie guy. He's like 88 fucking speed outside linebacker. He was the best pass rusher prospect in the game.
Touchdown.
And somehow, I don't know, nobody drafts these guys.
Keenan Allen, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
No, because even if you get the protection, they're so fast.
Take it in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Yeah, it's a tough fucking game. You got to really play perfect to win those games.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive tie.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Now this throw caught left side. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
Yeah,
those are the kinds of plays right there that
show
show you why
line.
he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
I guess I got 4 guys over an 85.
I'm not bad. What he's got going in his game, you name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman in the game in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They go play action here on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. It became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Yeah. No,
so line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10.
Pretty legit.
Throwing again is Watson. With a catch made by Hopkins. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
He's physical. He's got 99 release.
Yards.
He's got good route running for all his route runners.
Over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10.
49's the mic. Watch 49.
Watson looks to throw again. Being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down and a 21-yard gain.
Yeah,
Partner, he was going through his progressions.
Old, right?
Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down. And
I've been trying to trade Hopkins, but nobody wants him. It's like I'm not going to give him away.
From the red zone now, Watson. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Yeah, he's
so
still
now
99.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
I'm not giving away for peanuts.
Watson throwing again. Dancing to his left. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Back to throw, Watson. And it's caught.
He's just fucking...
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Oh, well, and when he's sleeping, he still takes decent naps. That's the one good thing.
So the ball position
if he stops
now
taking naps, I'm going to go nuts.
Second and goal.
He's still taking like 2-hour naps.
Again, it's Watson. Buying time to his left.
Oh,
and
shit.
That one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off.
Try to catch it. They didn't give me a button for it. Oh, man. Yeah, but he's good. He's doing good with everything.
The line of scrimmage is the 3 as they look to cash in on 3rd and goal. He can run for it, and he will. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th. Now whistles in a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Under the corner. Thought I could get that throw.
And the kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Wow. So, me, Tom, Lou, and Aaron, we got in this hockey league.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
Like tryouts, so they do they draft the fucking teams out and everything.
Spend the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys.
It's pretty legit. It's like 9 games a week.
We're going to see
them when we set the lineups and everything.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
I was on one team, and then Aaron and Lou got a hold of the guys and got them to trade for me. So now I'm on the same team as them.
And he's going to get across
so it's pretty cool. But like I gotta like work my way up. I'm on like the training camp team.
Tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. But a running game can really benefit your team right now.
That's about it, really.
From just
2 other leagues from Madden.
Watson, complete to right. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down.
But you still got, you still got to score points, so you got to. It's just tough. It's a tough. Different game than
Watson.
playing in here.
To Hopkins, and he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. Watson now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. Now we give right side, Akers, and he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
Yeah.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Off of play action, it's Watson. He completes it to Jones. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense,
or something,
be aware,
dislocated hip. Oh, no, he, yeah, that was,
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively.
No,
6 DBs
ruptured
in the game.
disc. So I guess he blew a disc in his back, but it's only like a 4-week injury somehow. So I think he's back actually after this week.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first.
But he got hurt. He got hurt on me last year, the first round of the playoffs.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or
everybody's
not,
running backs got hurt
one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down.
I had like 2 fast guys behind them. I didn't really have
smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half.
Yeah, I had McKinnon.
And a fair catch signaled for and
I
taken
had,
successfully.
Johnson. So, I mean, I put a run game together with him, but I didn't. When I was up in games, it was tough to just
drive about to
ride
get going.
them,
They trail offense first
3
time
yards
to
at
touch
a
the
time,
ball
4
in
yards at a
quarter
time, and put
3,
games
and we'll
away.
see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Eason.
Well, this at least is the right idea.
He had plenty of time. The guy's in a fucking
He had just
hole
one target
there.
in the first half. Incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
That was not what you want. Not what you're looking for.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking.
Yeah.
And I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever
There's
goes
still
out there
enough
saying,
bad teams
free,
that
right?
to move all the way up is tough.
From the 29, Watson. And that will be incomplete.
So much for possession
Trying
catch.
to dial up the long one way out there,
Took
but
his
it'll be
fucking
3rd
beak
down.
The beauty of being able to play his own defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands,
Hey there, bud.
guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. And the defense loses him. It's complete.
Couldn't get that block.
So close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I can't believe Ross couldn't block fucking James.
They'll come out in the pistol. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. A shotgun snap for Watson. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. John Ross, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans push further out in front.
97?
The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right?
Having one guy like that just changes
got the momentum
how teams
going,
have to play defense.
You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play.
I mean, like on that play, that's what I was looking for. I ran him deep, hoping to take that safety out of there, and then I ran the cross.
Charger drive about
you were
to
in a
get
zone,
going. These guys had to punt their
but then
last
I had
possession,
time
and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
So I got the playmaker off.
When the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Gordon. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
That guy's my first-round pick, the D tackle.
Unselfish players on any football team. Defensive
tackles,
because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
About now. We usually start trying to put him down around 7:30. He ends up going to sleep by 8:30. He's like in this weird mode though lately where only Michelle can put him to sleep at night.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense?
He won't let me lay down with him. If he wakes up at like midnight, he's got to go lay down in our bed. Like he won't let me put him back to sleep. Nuts.
This is Gordon, and very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
But
we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers in reading the play and willing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 3rd down, Eason. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Houston. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
When you're on 30. Fucking. I didn't even realize it was 4th down.
On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit.
I was supposed to have a breakout game with Ross. My last game.
I don't think
and then it ended up being a forced win.
This is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year. The best games that we've called thus far.
But he should still be able to go superstar by the end of the season. Just off the where he's looking at the numbers right now.
Certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward. And
I was top of the league before I had that. I had a 4-game stretch where I just had some tough games.
On 2nd down.
Yeah, Ross is like top 3 in receiving yards.
Watson's
still up there in passing yards.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things.
And then, like I said, plus once Guice got hurt.
If you can handle the nose tackle up front,
the last
and it may be
2-3 weeks, I really haven't been throwing it as much.
Second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sense that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
I didn't see who drafted him. But I'm sure, I'm sure he's good. Yeah, I'm kind of excited about seeing what goes on with the NFL with the free agency and the draft and everything this year. There's so many so many questions.
Up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence.
Yeah, it's like there's only so many jobs, there's so many guys that
goes
are
back to their practice and game planning. They've seen
available.
things that they've seen on tape and in previous games.
On top of that,
led them to believe that even in a long distance situation,
so many teams that are up in the air with, what are they going to be? Are they going to go, try to go all in, or are they going to?
Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop. 49, guys. Mike.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
I think they want to. Oh, God.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete.
But they might get in a tough situation if they get the new. So if they don't get the new CBA done, they're allowed to use the franchise tag and the transition tag. So then if they do that, they can get them. They can keep them both, him and Prescott. But if they get the CBA done, then they're only going to be allowed to use one. So then they might get screwed. And if they can't get a contract done with Prescott in time, they're going to have to franchise Cooper. I mean, they're going to have to franchise Dak, and they'll lose Cooper.
Needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
I don't know.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That's their
Nick Bosa. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
3 guys that they want to keep, and only 1 franchise tag.
That's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
We'll see.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances.
I mean, I really like Byron Jones, but there's no way they're going to be able to keep him.
Eason. And it's complete. Henry. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Yeah, but the contracts are catching up fast.
The beauty of route running
they already got the highest paid offensive line in the league. They got the highest paid running back in the league. Now they're going to have a quarterback that's making a ton of money.
Defensive back on his heels. Break off for the corner. With good timing, you get a completion, as we just saw there.
Now he's going to get this all the way
if they end up keeping Cooper, he's going to be close to $20 million a year.
Going to net him 23 and a first. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. And down he goes. They sack him back.
I'd almost rather let him
41-yard line. Nick Bosa
franchise Dak for another year and
sack of the season. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Saw that.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Come on, set. 18 Gator. Takes 3. 218, chopper. Go.
They'll run on 1st down.
Yeah, you know what? They could get right here. They can get Chase Young. You get Sweat Young.
DJ Reader there on the tackle.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
You think they'll trade out?
And this is complete. It's Allen. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
Down. 90 Wolf. Blue draw Corker. Watch the shot. Let's go.
They'll try and punch it in.
Listen, if they could trade the pick and get 2 first-rounders and something else.
Melvin Gordon.
It's tough not to.
His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will get them one closer.
Yeah, that's true. The secondary's been
following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
And throwing Landon Collins back there doesn't really make it too much better.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
He's a run stopper. So to pay him all that kind of money, He's
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. Well,
officially,
yeah, if he can go somewhere that they're not going to use him,
as
a #1 corner, and he can play some slot, and because he's always been a good run defender too, right?
And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
All right, man. Good game. Good talking to you. Glad everything's going well.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not hold on to